Think if the Houndmaster didn't pass the turn,
The
right?
plume and the pistol.
Alright. Well, we start
A
recruiting
fitting
some
end
guys,
to our
clearly.
folly, and a curse upon us all.
Yeah. Let's take a look what the other guys were.
What better
Yeah, what's the
laboratory
last
than
one?
the blood-soaked battlefield?
Matthias. Matthias? Matthias?
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose.
Well, there's one thing we
zealous
learned from
warrior.
that. We need to do the raffle. We need to get a drink. So let's do the raffle first. Let's do the raffle first. Alright, where's my... Okay. Allow entries. Pick winner. The bot will randomly select the winner. Notify a winner in chat. I can't turn that on anymore. Okay, pick winner. The winner is CRE4MZ. Still in channel? No. You're not. If you're not in the channel, don't get the win. Oh, there he is. He is in channel. Cool. Congratulations. There you are. Creams. Alright, Creams. Here's what you need to do. You need to Twitch message me, Creams, your Steam account so I can gift you the game. Okay? So Steam message me right away and we'll get that sorted out. And congratulations. And then we're gonna go back to the freaking Darkest Dungeon and kick its ass now that we realize that it's all bleeds. Too bad we lost the Jester. A-Bomb didn't see. I mean, A-Bomb with bleed resist might be good there. Graveyard? Graveyard. Right here. Okay. Try a leper? I'd have to level the leper all the way up for level 5. I don't want to level guys right now. I want to go beat these missions. Just one to pay your respects. Yes, indeed. All right. You know what I need? I need whiskey. So we're going to wait on Creams to Twitch message me so I can send him the keys. And then we're going to go from there. So AFK 2 seconds, grabbing whiskey, right back. Alright. So here we are. Alright, I'm still waiting on your message, Creams, on Twitch. You need to message me your Steam name. There it is. Okay, I see it. Cool, cool. Let me just set this up. Make sure you get it. And... Alright. Alright, Steam sent you a Twitch message. Let's start setting up for this next group as we sort this out. Okay, so really bleed heavy. Quite a lot of stress damage in there too. Certainly, being able to cure that bleed would be really, really useful. And there are a lot of guys who can cure bleeds. And there's a lot of ways to get bleed resist, although we haven't been buying them. Let's take a look. What do we lose item-wise? Actually, Virtue Chance might be pretty decent there. Alright. Alright. Let me get this giveaway sorted out, guys, and then we'll get down to the next mission. See if I can... Oh man, not a lot of familiarity with this. Let's do it though. Alright. Alright. So maximum damage there, not so important. Killing those things fairly early seemed to help a little bit in terms of stress relief, but not all that much. What does this item do? Cool. And we got Creams his CD key. So successful giveaway. Excellent. Alright, and let's set up for our next attempt at this. They were Unholy Eldritch, mostly Eldritch, I think. Crusader for the Unholy bonus. Was the boss Unholy? I forgot to look at what the fucking boss type was. They shuffle my guys non-stop, which is really annoying. So we like guys who have fairly good damage from anywhere. That suggests Bounty Hunter. Fairly good damage from anywhere. We don't really want this guy, but I guess he can probably Battlefield heal from anywhere. Can he Battlefield heal from anywhere? That's not this guy. My actual real Jester. Can he Battlefield heal from anywhere? This is only usable in the back two. Wish I knew how much they could move for. So it's all Eldritch. Okay. Howlmaster didn't do shit there. I mean, the stuns were nice throughout the rest of it, but they weren't all that helpful. Who else can get resist? A-bombs can get pretty good resist if we just use their resistances. So we'd possibly bring another A-bomb. We just use them as a stunner to the last room. And are we not going to run a healer? I mean, we just run Vestal, right? And just laugh at the fact that we AoE heal for absurd amounts. Can't use stress. It's basically fighting a... Okay, so it would be something like this. Oh, I won't serve with A-bombs. Yeah, because you're whiny. Congratulations. You know, the whiniest class of all. You can get pretty good damage projection out of Hellions, and they can hit any position. So that seems like... And they have a bleed heal. That seems like a pretty strong one. Beast Hater, Nymphomania. I only have the 2. Faded versus Steady. Steady's pretty good versus that. Alright, we could try this group. I didn't notice his resistances. I forget to upgrade them. Yeah, I've got to do items. I've got to do everything for these guys to make sure they're good to go. Try it again. It's different composition, right? So something different to learn, which is nice. If we're getting shuffled, we should probably have... I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, wrong one. Alright, we need to level this guy's armor. Who was the last one? The Hellion. Hellion. Bounty Hunter. Healer. Guy. Okay. Dodge for days? No, I don't think so. Alright, so what we need to do, we now have a sense of how the dungeon works and how the enemy works, so we're not going to fuck around with the rest of this. Clearly we want to run like this to begin with. That's fine. Bankrupting the estate. Well, what else is the estate good for? It's the whole point is to propel us into the end game here. So I think we'll be fine. Alright, we did lose a lot of items off that attempt, unfortunately. They do a lot of stress damage. We want Vestal only healing item here. We want a... You want a Blasphemous Vial here? What if he's stunnable? Probably not. I don't really want to take additional stress damage here. They did a lot of stress damage really quickly. Can we... I wonder if we can lose this item. Just type Crest of the 1100. I already checked the Nomad Wagon, didn't get much in there. Do we have items in here that we'd like? Do any of these bleed resist? Debuff, stun, accuracy, blight and blights, damage. That's a bleed resist. That one's going in someone. Well, let's just throw it in the items for now. I don't have any other bleed resist items, I don't think. I mostly sell those because they're not very valuable, but they're pretty valuable in this one. It's a bleeder. This is blight and disease. That's bleed. Alright, let's just throw those over here for now because they're probably going. It's not that I don't like the damage items, I just don't want the plus stress items. Probably this is going. How do we do this? You go there, go there, go back, go there. It's almost certainly going. We do have some really big bleed resist items here. I think we actually have 2 of them as well. It's pretty good. And what else? Protection, accuracy, crit and damage, and stress. That's pretty decent. Dodge, virtue. Could run virtue chance here, but that would allow it. I mean, we'd have to plan on running into that. Could run an Eldritch damage ring too. We need to save our camping for that. Yeah, I know. I've just put 2 cleansing crystals in my item slots. I'm aware they have resists on them. Alright, so we have two problems. The first is he shuffles the shit out of our group nonstop, and the second is that he does a massive amount of bleed damage every round. Like those double actions kind of suck for us. Alright, Bounty Hunter can do damage from anywhere. Why am I bringing this guy here? Because he cures bleeds? I guess that's good, but is that worth bringing him purely because he clears bleeds? I guess he stuns in the early game, in the early part of that. Alright, so let's bring this for the actual stun percentages versus the early fights. Okay. Alright, and what does this look like? I need like space. Okay, good. Move down there. Move there. These are the resist items we have. We actually have 4 resist items with 4 characters. That's pretty decent. Okay. Move resist. Yeah. Maybe move resist in the Vestal could be good. Do I have move resist items? Have to have a look. That's the move resist. 30 is not a whole lot. Is there move resist built into this? Nope. Is there a different item set than we almost bring for anything else? That's my fucking tambourine too. Sucks. No, I mean we do have one move resist item. It was a green. I think that's about it. Probably can't move resist that, honestly. It's probably a pretty strong percentage. But maybe. Okay, so a little bit of damage on the Bounty Hunter would be good. He is size 2, so getting some damage and accuracy up with the buffs would be pretty big. I don't use bleed blights or debuffs on the Bounty Hunter, so that's worth using. Same, this guy cannot use that one. He needs to use just the bleed charm here. Okay. Vestal could use this one. Either of these, honestly. Plus 40% resist. It's pretty good. Max HP 44. 46. This gives us slightly better. Alright, what do we do for damage? Do we want to try move resist on the Vestal? I would like to bait the heal one day. No, I think that's good. Alright, so we need a damage or accuracy item here. I lost both my moon ring, my sun rings. That sucks. That's probably the best item in the game right now that I can think of for damage, like pure damage. I don't really want minus speed. Do I actually care about minus speed? I don't really care about minus speed. Hellion accuracy crit. That's below 25. We don't want that. Accuracy. That's crit and damage up there. You could just run Eldritch damage here. You just run double Eldritch rings, honestly. He was Eldritch, right? You're worried about no stress healing? Yeah, me too a little bit. I don't know what I can do about that, though. Alright, let's think about this group. Okay, he was Eldritch for sure. Cool. Alright, let's go look at our camping skills. The guys we're thinking of bringing again. All the good ones here. It's good. We need planned takedown, which we have. Good. Need Minesweeper. Don't really care much about these. Okay. And we need... Okay, so we have all the skills we need. Alright, so it's really a question of how well do we end up at that point. We don't have stress heals. Particularly. We do have a stun, pretty regular stun there. The early fights weren't too bad, honestly. So it's just getting to that location with these guys like that. Alright, let's set up their gear and their when we launch the mission, we need to set up their skills. Let's go ahead and provision. I have items, right? Yeah. This is gonna suck if we lose this group. Let's go ahead and provision. Because this is gonna be the targeted items. There weren't blights, poisons, and toxins. We don't care about that. We're building all 9 of these. Buying all 9 of those. I didn't encounter any obstructions. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Let's bring food as much as we can. This is also a resists. Buy those. Bankrupt the estate, I guess. We need torches. Need to spam those more. And I guess I'm bringing shovels. I don't know if I need these. I'm going to bring 3. I didn't encounter any last time. So. Were any things to dig? Yeah, but was that just random or not? Herbs remove debuffs, and he puts a 30% bleed debuff on you. So removing that over and over and over again is pretty strong. Okay. Holy waters. Yep. That would be... That's 2 rounds. So, don't need shovels at all. I'll compromise and bring 2. Okay.
Once again, the stars are right. And the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest.
Alright.
Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm.
Yes. Pulsing the unrelenting rhythm of the finger. I got it. We understand there's some fetishes going on. We want to move on to the darkest dungeon, though. Alright, we're going to want to definitely get the accuracy, and that's a bad one to be using. So we're going to be using Sharpened Spear. That's going to be 3. We're going to be using Planned Takedown. That's going to be 4, so that's 7. Maybe that one for 10. There's no resistances in here, though. This is self-target accuracy. Be useful. Alright, we're gonna want to get accuracy buffs off on both those. I guess we gotta get to that location. Alright, item. What do we want to use damage wise? Position 2, we want this one, we want this one. Position 2. Flashbang's fine. Wait, what? 1, 2, flashbang, uppercut? That looks fine. Here we want... We're gonna need all of these. Noxious Blacks, Blaze Grenade, Blinding Gas, and Battlefield Med. Can cast these from anywhere except the first position. Okay, and here, I didn't level anything else, so those are the ones we're bringing. Alright, we'll try it. That was kind of a tough fight.
The fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I don't know if they have any offensive spells here. I don't wish to abuse that mechanic endlister, but thank you for telling me how to do that.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Herbs remove the camp debuffs? That's kind of interesting. I didn't know that.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I mean, we can always farm missions for cash too. Like, it's not like cash is a big issue, right? Yes, it will break our bank if we fail a couple of these. It will break our hero pool if we fail too many of these. But we can just go farm missions. It's not like the game ends when you lose a couple missions, right? Alright, what do we want? We want to uppercut this guy. Go away. Or have nothing happen to you. Either or. Dude, we're getting fingered again. God, that sucks. Stop it!
The ground quakes.
I should swap these. This guy actually has a bleed. We should swap the bleed resist with the guy's bleed over there.
Death by inches. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So what's good? Any of the white items that look really good are boss rewards from the old game. Yeah, I think Billy is correct, Revon. That's my read on it too. Is if you beat this game, you can go back to beat it again with that penalty. We need to get a heal up here.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
You
Ghoulish horrors.
need to bring up
Low
that
and
to the
driven into the
inventory.
mud.
That to the inventory. Go back there. Go here. Click that. All right. So we camped a little bit too early last time, so we didn't have buffs up. And screw these guys. And we didn't have blight resist. Or bleed resist, rather, excuse me. Should have left all the bosses alive? Kill. Oh, you mean for your game. Should be able to blight that. Where does it go?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That's exactly what I'll be doing. JG hosts is exactly that. I won't be camping until that position. Go back to the overpowered classes when we're in trouble. Cultists couldn't keep up with the healing at all. Don't stress me.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
What's the base stun? 164. It's the same. Okay. That's a good chat. Could you count how many times I got fingered? Yes. That'd be a good one. You should report that to someone too. I think the girlfriend would be interested to hear. kind of wanted to get the kill on the girl here. She needs stress relief.
A trifling victory, but a victory
Calls for a
nonetheless.
spreadsheet. Agreed.
A devastating blow.
Some dodges would be nice. It's an annoying ability, causes a lot of stress. Everything they do causes stress. Very annoying.
Death waits for the
Stress abilities
slightest
that crit
lapse in
suck.
concentration. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright, this guy's the biggest threat. He puts out so much stress damage. This guy's the second biggest stress, or biggest threat.
Masterfully executed.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about the stress though. At this rate, we're gonna be at like 80 stress by the time we get there. This is the bleed. Okay. Maybe should be healing right now. Dead next time he moves. I mean, all that has to do is crit to fuck my day. Taking a lot of stress damage here.
A decisive pummeling. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I have to hope for virtues. Doesn't seem like a very good anything. Virtues are low percentage. I thought about buffing for virtues, like building a virtue build, but the thing is, virtues kind of suck. Like, they're not at all consistent, and the best virtues, there's only like 1 or 2 good virtues, and the other virtues are kind of really mediocre. I mean, they're better than having an affliction, but that's about all they can say about them. Yeah, we're getting really stressed here. Come on. We're gonna fucking end up... That's 94. We're gonna hit this shit today on this guy before we start. That's really bad. Can I get my light up now? We're gonna have to camp here. That's even assuming we survive this. No, no crit on Stumbling Scratch, okay? That'd be bullshit. Everyone else is taken care of except for you. God, it's so troll. Come on, virtue. No.
The walls
Really
close
bad.
in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
We went from like 30 to like 100 in this round because they just nuked her 4 times in a row with that. Ah, so bad. Nice. 120 stress starting. It's a lot.
Well struck.
Do we attempt it when we're already in rough shape? Just kill a corpse for no reason. Nice work. I'm worried about the stress now.
Success
We
so
can't retreat from
clearly
this dungeon though
imbued.
without losing someone. Someone has to
Or
die,
is
and I don't think we
merely
choose it. I
a
think it's
trick
random.
of the light?
They're fucking fight though. Hellion, the problem with the Hellion is the stress damage right now. She'll die to the stress attacks. And if she dies, all of our damage dies.
blow. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
We have no plus stress items on these guys either. That's just 140 stress from this dungeon. Man, it's like I almost like want to like think about like building characters for this dungeon from the start of the game. Like, and if I were to do that, well, I mean, I don't know, there's 4 of these supposedly, but like just building stress resist characters. I need to kill this fucker back here. Hey, Phelan. 10 damage. We lost our only Jester. We only had 1 max level Jester and he died last run. Takes 10 is at 17. How much does this dot do? 6? So if it does 1 damage, it dies. Okay. You can't choose fights in this game by leaving 1 guy alive and healing. It times out after a while and gives you stress. But yes, you would get a couple rounds. You get like 3 rounds off of it, which would be a thing. You haven't seen Maul the Flesh before?
Precision and power.
We'll see what camping can do, but we're gonna come into this with an affliction, which is pretty rough. It's the long hallway.
This expedition at least promises
Alright, let's attempt it again.
success.
Dude, it just did 8 damage to give him food and took 14 stress. What? We need that. It's 3, 7, 10. Can we do anything for his stress from these other ones? Remove blight, remove disease. 1 companion, 50% heals received. That'd be really nice to use. Could do that. That's 3. Can't perks not money anymore. Can the Hellion? That's true. We need to run Reject the Gods. Still only down to 125. It's so weak. Okay. 6 remaining. We could do 4 there. This is 3 now, though. 3 and 3. Alright. It doesn't seem like this does not seem like we're setting ourselves up for success here. We're coming in at like 50%. So what do we do then? Like leave the dungeon and lose someone and then come back at a better roll? I don't think so.
A blazing
I think that's
star is
pretty
born.
rough. Stop stressing people out. Eat the fucking food and shut up. Dude, we have more stress out of this right before here, seriously. We're coming in at 100 stress on everybody. That's so bad. Yeah. Question is, do I want to lose 1 or 4? Nah, maybe. Question is, do I want to try to, well, there's other ways to think about that, right? One of the ways I can think about it is in, do I want to win with this playthrough, or do I want to try a different playthrough planning for this? I mean, part of the game is exploring what actually happens in these encounters. You don't beat the encounters just because you go into them and get lucky. You beat the encounters just to go into them knowing what you're encountering. And that may require more than just the one round of, you won't accept the heals. I can't be not accepting heals. It's pretty bad. Exactly, Victor. Well, actually, the stress resist ones seem like they'd be really good to me for this. I mean, the problem is huge amounts of stress damage. I mean, but going in at this much stress for everybody, we're gonna have to hope we get a lot of like positive. I mean, we could go in with affliction-based stuff, but even that's chance-based, and like chance-based in the worst way. Get a heal off here. Can't even heal from there. God, this seems like it's gonna be a fail. Alright guys, let's go wipe again, and if we wipe again, we'll consider starting a new playthrough. We've been considering it anyways. Alright, here goes. Okay, who's the boss?
Impressive.
Okay, you're just not really bleeding anymore. Okay. We just resisted. What's his blight resist? 107, that's pretty high. We stun him, 148 stun resist. He's not really stunnable. Does he have protection? 33. Some. We're about to hit not Death's Door, the affliction limit here again. Probably right there. Every one of these attacks seems to do stress. Shuffle. Okay. Yeah, but he'll trip us. She'll trip the rest of my guys over, right? 99 here. Fingering people again. That's bad news. 55. Just pissed him off again. Triggers it for everybody. That's an affliction right here. Come on, something decent. Masochistic. Won't accept heals. That's the worst one.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
We haven't been bled yet, which is something, I guess. Dodge is good here. Pissing everybody off. That's 3 rounds out of 3 rounds. It's a pretty high percentage, but I don't think it's supposed to be. That's particularly unlucky. Just denied the heal. Dude, irrational, paranoid, and masochistic are denying heals. Like, that's pretty unpleasant. I mean, shit, if we have to do this with afflictions, do we just ignore healers in some way? Gotta make sure we have all the positives, by the way. Alright, she let us heal her, that's good. I can't self-heal, I gotta do some damage. If he was dotted and I could self-heal and remove an affliction, it might be worthwhile. Okay, more shuffling. Looks like the blight only hit us. The blight, the bleed dot only hit us if we were already bleeding. Alright, did it. Man, that's kind of dumb though. It's just because we knew what the encounter was and could max our blight resist versus it. I don't know. Get our ancestral map back. No, I think that would be a return to Hamlet. What do you guys think? Should we keep messing around in there? So what is this? Okay. One more down. There's 3 left though, right? And if we have to lose a party every time to figure out what the hell the buffs we need to bring are, that's pretty painful. Tapeworm? We don't want tapeworm.